Oh, let's get let's get it going. You already know if you're joining, I'm getting my computer fired up. Yes, indeed. Don't mean to hang over my fruit like this, but I just want to make sure I get into the channel, man, so I can say what's up to y'all. Probably have to go around and log into my phone, but that's okay. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on, YouTube. Don't act funny now. Boom. All right. Let's switch accounts real quick. Switch account, add account. Make sure I'm not on the juice. There it is. Boom. All right. Bam. I gotta come around again. Yes, make it easy for me. There we go. All right. So, what's going on? How you doing? Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the chat for us. But talk to me. Let me know how everything is going. Today we're gonna do some fat burner juices, right? Because I had somebody in the comments just asking me about what type of juices they could use to get rid of fat. So I got some good ones for you, especially for alkalinity. But y'all know I'm a die-hard beet juicer, so I'm gonna juice some beets just because we're here. Almost got the chat pulled up. Let me make sure I mute it so we don't collapse over each other. All right, there we go. I got the chat all pulled up. Dust myself off like Aaliyah say right quick. Get that going. So, we live. So here we go, right? I got my Nama J2 juicer. Yes, indeed. Make sure it's on. A lot of times what I'll do before I start juicing, I'll make sure I clean the juicer. I'll make sure that, everything is good. I'll give it a quick 1-2, make sure it's powered up. This is to catch the juice, of course. I got my airtight sealed jars. You know what's going on. And then on top of that, I got this to catch the juice pulp, right? Depending on what type of juice I use, I'll get a juice strainer, and I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah. Where is it? No, that's my juice strainer. Okay. So, my juice strainer, right? My juice strainer. Boom. Let me see what we're looking like. All right, cool. My juice strainer. Right here, I put it in here. As the juice flows out, it just gets, all the pulp gets caught, and I just push it down. This was made by Namawell as well. So if you want to get one, don't feel bad. Nama sells it for $25, so it's up to y'all. But for the 2 to 3 people that I see joining up, man, talk to me. What type of juice y'all want to see? I think I'm going to do this pineapple cucumber. So let me do that. Smells good. This was one of the only pineapples I know. I've never really seen a pineapple that always has the yellow so symmetrical. Normally I'll get a pineapple and it's decent, but it isn't so symmetrical like this. So I think it's gonna be a real good juice. Let's see. The reason we mix cucumber and pineapple so much is because with the cucumber and pineapple, cucumber is really, really alkaline. The alkalinity on a cucumber is ridiculous, right? One of the higher tiers. It's a water-based vegetable. And then on top of that, with the pineapple is gonna have that bromelain, really gonna help burn that fat and aid in that digestion, okay? So for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. With the cucumbers, I shave the skin off because, where is it? Right here, that's where I have to peel the sticker off. I don't like the fact that that is that. To keep it as sanitary as possible for me, I just peel it right off. Let me see. And feel free at any point to hop in the chat. Let me know what's going on. If you guys have a special request, I could, build up for that too. But since I didn't do a proper sign on because I was making sure I was good, welcome to another episode of You Got the Juice Now. I'm Juice Man Eric. And here we go. So at this point, I got my waste bin right here, but I'll scoot it over so y'all can see. Make sure y'all can see everything. So I'm just shaving the cucumber. Simple, right? That way when it gets in the juicer, it's easy, it's nice, it's smooth, and we don't have to deal with all the stuff that comes from the cucumber. Now, alternatively, you can wash it deeply, but I like shaving it. I just really enjoy having to shave the cucumber just to, make it as sanitary as possible for my own liking. It's really up to you, though. Boom. Yes, indeed. How's y'all week going, man? My week has been sporadic. My week has been very sporadic. But my week is slowing down, too. So I'm very, very happy to see the culmination of all the hard work I've been doing, get to a good place. So this is y'all time, man. Y'all let me know what's going on. You let me know what you want to see. You got questions, you got, you know what I'm saying, comments, concerns, you let me know. And if you just here to watch the black man juice some fruits and veggies, then you good. Come on down and watch me do my thing. But yeah. For me, after I juice them up, like after I cut them up real good, as far as shaving it down, just make me some nice incisions. This Namawell juicer, which is, you guys have already seen, it's one of the top juicer brands. It's easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Let me take this off. It's real easy. So for me, I just slide it right on down. Boom. And then the next one, make it quick. Easy. Boom. Make it quick. Now, I'll slice off the top of it just because that makes it easy too. I'm going to be honest with y'all. If y'all know anything about me, I don't like juicing the cucumbers. Just because of the taste. It's so good for you, but a lot of stuff that's good for you don't taste the greatest. And cucumber gets on my nerves with its taste, but it's good. Like, it's gonna heal you up quick. If you need to heal up quick, man, put that cucumber in there. You can even eat the cucumber. Now, a lot of people eat it with ranch. Be careful, because you kind of like add more trash into the body with the ranch. But if you could just eat the cucumber itself and do like a little cucumber fast where you only eat cucumber for, like, let's say 72 hours. You know, for my real buffs, maybe 3 or 4 days. Man, that body's gonna alkalize so quick and so good. Boom. All right, let's chop it down. And cucumber's soft, so it's easy. It's real easy. Let me go ahead and put this in here. All right, we're gonna get rid of the excess skin. But I see we got some people in, so like I said, feel free. Don't feel no pressure. You ain't gotta say nothing, you good. But if you wanna holler at me, you know you're more than welcome. Now this is just me preparing my beets because I like to juice them by themselves, not with cucumber. I don't feel like cucumber and beets would be a good juice, but that's just my preference. I feel like for some people it could be a good juice. For me, it's like, it's all right. It ain't gonna be my favorite. And the way that I juice is based on taste. Like, I wanted my juice to taste good. If it can't taste good, it gotta be really good for me. Now, beets and cucumber can be really good for the body. I just gotta figure out something that I can add to it that's gonna help me. Maybe some lemon, you know? That might make it decent for me. But now that I done prepped that, let me wash this out. Got my little towel. Boom. Now, if you guys have been watching, just remember that we always do the cannoli codes. If you go to the bio, there's like the cannoli codes where you can get a good discount on cannoli. I think 25% with the cannoli. With the Hurom, HUROM.com, if you enter JuiceNow10, JUICENOW 10, you can get 10% off their whole catalog. That's love from us, and that's love from Hurom. So shout out to Hurom for hooking us up. Chef, I think Chef gives us 25% as well, and you're using the same code because I was able to set those codes up myself, and that's going to be the Juice Team, THAJUICETEAM. So once you get your product, let us know. Take a little picture or something, let us know. But trust me, when you support, I see it every time, and I appreciate y'all because y'all been killing it. But let me see. I see a few of y'all still in here, so what I'm going to do, if y'all don't have no questions, and then I'm going to talk about like the mental health stuff because I really like getting into that while I juice. If you don't know, mental health and juicing kind of go hand in hand because we're talking about detoxing, right? You want to clean the body of waste. And for me, especially with mental health is like cleaning the body of waste, right? Except in a mental way. Even if you're looking at just the brain itself, the brain is like an iPhone, right? The storage, 156 gigs, 250 something gigs. However you're looking at it, once you fill up the brain with so many negative thoughts or all these different things, where does all that storage go? What happens when you hit capacity? You gotta delete some stuff and get rid of some stuff, right? Hopefully you get rid of the bad and not the good. So when you're doing that, the way to delete some stuff, you do meditation, you do journaling. You talk to people in your life that you feel support from, strong support. And when you're dealing with stuff like that, that's when that not megabyte, what I'm looking for, that external hard drive or internal hard drive that you got called a brain, it starts to make, better way and better sense of the world around you. Today I got a prayer like scripture thing from my family member, and it was just saying pretty much what you take in is how you're going to behave. So A lot of times when we're dealing with mental health, especially when we're dealing with the world, because people think the world crazy. They just dismantled the Department of Education. There's a lot of stuff, crazy stuff going on, and I ain't here just to talk politics with you. But we judge a lot of people before we even understand them. We don't understand why someone didn't speak to us, a stranger that we don't even know. We don't understand why somebody made a move that they made, but we don't know what's going on in their hard drive. We don't know what their processing speed is like. We don't know none of that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate this platform because I get to talk about stuff like that. So for me, if I'm thinking about people in that manner, I'm trying to check my internal hard drive once again. Like, why am I even thinking about this person in that way? They're a stranger. Why am I processing things the way I'm processing it? And 9 times out of 10, when you start to like look in your internal state, you can really make some big changes. Everything is just energy. The fruits that we have, the veggies we have, everything is energy. What do you think powers my juicer? Energy. Like, energy is such a big thing, right? I turn that on, the energy powers that. The energy that we extract from the fruit, we're pouring it straight into our bodies. So really be, I don't want to use too many crazy words, but really think hard about how your energy can affect people and how other people's energy can rub you. But if you're looking at their energy a certain way, you're already looking at it wrong. Everything has to do with you. You can't control another person's energy. You can control yours. So watch how you, speaking to people, watch how you going into the world. You never know. One of the dopest things about energy, and you can feel my energy get hyped. One of the dopest things I've ever seen is we as humans have the ability to change someone else's energy. You could speak to someone and their whole energy change. I've seen it. I like doing it. So like I might go to Sam's, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to pick on the Sam's people, but some of them look like they don't like their job, bro. Like they be looking like, hold on, I'm trying to get in the character. They be looking like, and it's like, damn, what's bothering you so bad to where you're not happy to be here? Like you chose this job and you're not happy to work it. So then I might, I'll read their name tag, and my girl be getting on me a little bit like, you calling everybody by name, but I might say, dude name might be Billy. What's up, Billy? I appreciate what you're doing. And Billy will look, and then Billy will be like, all right, and he'll smile. But it goes for anybody, and I try to do it everywhere I go, because just calling somebody by their name, and just changing their energy around, now their whole energy field can start to change, and they might, start speaking to people better, stuff like that. And y'all know, I'm not on here trying to be no preacher, nothing like that. I'm just telling you my experience with energy. Like, energy is so infectious, contagious, right? So the way that you embrace the world, the way that you go out in the world, it is a thing where you want to be cognizant just be aware of, but it's something that you really want to be aware of because we have so much power in us. We can change somebody's day. We could break somebody's day. And that's something that you shouldn't play with. Everything ain't got to be serious. So you could make jokes and have a good time, but understand that, man, you ain't got to be rich to really be a giver. You ain't got to be, some crazy person. You ain't got to be all extra. You can be just as you are and like make somebody's full day without having to have to spend $1. Everybody think money goes around in 2025. That's not the biggest thing. Energy. Energy is the best currency you could ever give somebody. Imagine, I could tip a waiter right now $500, but if I don't want to curse on stream, but if I was really messed up to her, I was really a butthead to her, that $500 gonna feel like nothing, right? It's gonna be like, well, yeah, I got 500 from this dude, but he was a butthead to me. Imagine I tip a waiter $50, and I tipped them $50, but I called them by name. I appreciated what they did as a job, right? I got to know them a little bit and spoke into their life like, oh, you want to be a teacher? Man, you probably going to be one of the best teachers. I could tell by the way you took care of me today. I could tell by the way you smile. You're going to do amazing things. I spoke so much life into this person where that $50 they got from me just probably means more than that 500 because of the energy I gave them. Energy is everything. I'm off my soapbox now. Y'all can talk about me if y'all want, but that's a subject that I'm really passionate about. That's why I'm in mental health, because energy is the beginning of everything. What's the first thing God said? Let there be what? Light. What is light? Energy. So think about that when you're going out into the world. That was a long way of me saying the energy you carry it makes a difference, and you are beautiful the way you are, the way you do things. You are 100% beautiful. So don't worry about energy. Don't try to do something. You are what you are. Just be good. Because by being good, you could change energy, you could change everything around you. And I think a lot of people don't become aware of that. So I'm off the soapbox. I'm done. Y'all got it. It is what it is, but yeah, energy. So think about that. Now let's get back to juicing. So at this point, I got the pineapples, right? And I've already mixed it in, but I know for a fact this is not going to taste the greatest. This is not going to be hitting off nothing right now. I'm not a big fan of the cucumber. Watch. It's alright. I can do it. I can do it. But I could do it, but I ain't trying to do it right now. So I juiced the rest of the pineapple. And just to be fair with this juice, I'll throw a little bit of ginger in for the inflammation. Y'all know I'm so excited for watermelon season when the summer get here. I'm going to be making so many lemonades on y'all. So at this point, watch, I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. Boom. And I just throw a little bit of ginger in here because the ginger will make a little bit of a difference as far as like your stomach. And not even a little bit, but a lot. So anytime that you start feeling inflammation in your stomach, just consume some ginger. It's not going to always be the answer, but for most minor issues, ginger is going to help you a lot. And if you're having like constipation, so I wanted to do this for y'all, but I wanted my juice, so I got impatient. I juiced a lot of pears. Pears help with constipation. So if you like, you can't get your butt going, man, get you some pears. Trust me. All right, let's get this last little bit of ginger out there real quick. Yeah. And of course, I'm not gonna be able to do the whole thing, so let's see. At this point, the pineapple is starting to overpower the cucumber, so I'm gonna stop putting. I'm gonna drink a little bit more. And as you can see, all that ginger just went there. I'm gonna definitely shake it up because I'm not about to put my butt on fire. I'm gonna shake it up like this. Oh yeah. What y'all want, man? Y'all want a Bahama Mama? Y'all want an apple martini? What y'all want? I ain't even trying to let y'all know about my past life. But we was up in there mixing a little something. Let me see. Immediately I could taste the ginger. So that's one of the drinks. Put you some ginger down, shave off that. If your juicer can't do it, you know your juicer. If you didn't spend more than $200 on your juicer, you better shave that skin off that ginger. I know that. Now, ginger with the shaved skin, cucumber, I did 2 cucumbers, and a whole pineapple, you get you a nice juice that's gonna help burn fat. Get up in the morning time, get up with the sun, drink that, probably drink half, maybe a third, get you some exercise in. If you don't like to exercise, do a walk for 30 minutes. If you can't exercise, just make up a nice little routine for yourself, quick, little fat burning. Then midday, drink another third, and then before you go to sleep, drink another third, and let your body just relax. Instead of doing a meal that night, I would just do this juice. And that way your body doesn't have to expend so much energy on burning or digesting. It could just focus on helping you burn that fat. Just a little tip I got for you. Hey, I'm just letting you know what's going on. Now, hold up, bro. It's a few of us in here, and we went almost the whole chat with not one comment. Y'all hurt my heart. It's okay, though. I came with a lot of energy, as you could tell, today. So I'm ready for y'all. It's all right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know somebody out there. Now, don't be trying to play in my face now. But it's cool. So at this point, I'll seal this one, right? Push this one to the side, and now I would just do my beets. I like that as a separate juice for this time. For fat burning, I would say beets are good, but beets are just good for the blood. The beets are always good for cycling that blood. It's crazy because today I had a conversation with a paramedic. True story. I was at a coffee house and I had a conversation with a paramedic. And the paramedic was saying some of the best ways to keep up with your heart, if you're struggling with heart, get a regular EKG check, right? I don't have what that stands for. I see people. Hello, I'm glad I could catch you. Paulette? I know that ain't Paulette that's been rocking since season 1. You done turned up my energy to another level. What's up, Paulette? How you doing? Paulette from season 1. I see you. Paulette that I hand wrote. So I remember when you ordered your book, and I hand wrote in your book. I hope you've been enjoying the book. Get ready for the next one. But I think that's you. Yes, it's me. I knew it was you. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. I appreciate you. Done turned me up another notch. Look, I was already hyped, but you done turned me up some more. Everybody say, what's up, Paulette? How you doing? But Paulette, hey, let me tell y'all about Paulette real quick. Paulette has been with the channel since I started, and I remember when I was in the apartment in Houston, and I was packaging her book, and I was doing lives back then, and she was on. And then I stopped for a while because times got rough, and I wanted to get life back together. And here I am again, and Paulette has swung the block, boy. Hey, what's up, Paulette? I appreciate you. I have not stopped using that book. I love it. Hey, I appreciate the marketing, and I appreciate you because I wrote that book with my heart. I really wanted y'all to get some free game from it, and I wanted y'all to feel better. But hold on, I ain't done now. All about me, SJ. Come on now, I was gonna come say what's up. How you doing? Is this your first time on the channel? If it is, welcome, welcome. If you just now getting into juicing, or you want to let us know a little bit about yourself, like what brought you to the channel, if you have any questions. I normally go live every Thursday just to help everybody out. Like if y'all have questions, I could pour from my knowledge and help you. If you got suggestions or something you want to see on the channel, I normally make it my mission to try to help y'all. So it's your time. Let me know. Okay. Brandon Brown, what up, my brother? It's your brother from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Hey, now Winston-Salem, y'all got some superstition out there, Brandon. What's up, man? Good to see you. Don't make me nervous, though, all right? I watched The Covenant. The Covenant, one of my favorite movies. If you've never seen it, you should see it. I think it's about the stuff in Winston-Salem. And then I've been watching this stuff on Netflix, and it's about the stuff in North Carolina. It's like the Murdoch murders. If y'all haven't watched it, I'm just sharing a little bit about my life. It's kind of interesting. It's real interesting. But good to have you, Brandon, man. Welcome to the channel. My name is Eric. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, man, let me know. I got you. If you guys are just now starting to get into juicing, let me know. Thanks to you, I got both of my sons juicing now. They love it. Hey, Paulette, that's what's up. How old are your sons? Because I want to know how old these sons is, how old these boys is, and they starting to juice. They taking control of their life at an early age, and I love that. But you too, Brandon. Like I said, let me know. What got you to the channel, what brought you through, and I got you. This is my first time catching a live. I used to juice a few years back, looking to get back into juice soon. Okay, that's what's awesome. All about me, SJ. So I can tell you this much, right? If you just now getting back in, first of all, don't have an expectation. Take it slow, just like the gym. Take it slow, inch by inch. Like just get into a rhythm. From there, if you want, start back off with like a mono juice or a dual juice. So like juice one thing or juice two things. And it's just like I posted earlier today, be careful with grapes and oranges because they've got a high glycemic index, just a high sugar content. So be careful. But yeah, like just take it slow. You're more than welcome to stick around, subscribe, like, comment, you know what's up. But I got your back. So as you get reacclimated to juicing, you have any questions, comment on the video. I got a whole archive of like 400 videos. Go through, have a good time. And if you have any questions, build up for Thursday, come on through. I got you. Take good care of you. My sons are 30 and 40. All right. Hey. 34. My bad. I said 30 and 40. See, my brain is on a different place. So your sons are 30 and 34. We're close in range. That's awesome, though. They're taking good control of their health. Especially like when you mix it with exercising and a little bit of fasting and you know how to fast. Remember, this is still a juicing channel, but this isn't a channel where you just get everything from. Remember, you still have a dietary with like a PCP, your doctor, and like a nutritionist you can see just to verify that these things are good. Fact check me too. It's all right. No problem, SJ, all about me. I got you. Have you ever juice fast? If so, how long? So I have juice fast before. I think my longest juice fast might have lasted. So I've done this. I have done a dry fast, not a dry fast. I dry fasted for 3 days. That's no food, no water. That was crazy. I did, it's kind of like a juice fast. It was like coconut water and water. I did that for 5 days. That was crazy. I've done juice fasts, I think the most 3 days. And that's no solid food, no water, just straight juice from like fruits and veggies, 3 days. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why I say make sure you consult your, personal care physician, your primary care physician, and just, like do some fact check because you don't know how your body will handle a fast. You don't want your body to freak out because it's, it'll go into die-off symptoms. Sometimes you might have some crazy headaches. You might have some acne. Like your body is responding to a withdrawal of sugar. It's responding to a withdrawal of the fatty, tasteful foods we think are tasteful when they're actually just chemically induced to let us know, become addicted to this. Like when you really, really get into fasting, your body will start really fighting you. And as you quiet that flesh down, you start to build that spirit up real good, and you start to see, okay, rejecting these things is starting to help my body build. I think after 72 hours, your body goes into a state where anything inside of it that it needs that's not clean, it'll start eating it itself. So thank you for the question. I know y'all got more questions than that, man. I was ready. Y'all didn't turn me into Bill Nye the Science Guy. I was ready to keep going, man. But yeah, with a juice fast, that's normally how that goes. As far as these sons, Paulette, I'm excited to hear about that. I just wish you guys the best, possible way that you can flourish. And I hope that they stay on it, because if you stay on it now, it'll just lead you into a good place as far as longevity, especially when, like I said, you couple it with just exercising, like just walking, like simple stuff. It just really makes a difference. I can't tell you how many times I feel a difference in my body, in my mindset, when I'm always eating salad, when I'm always juicing, and when I'm always eating correct versus, picking out at like a Chinese restaurant and some stuff that is okay in moderation, but eating it all the time, nah, it just ain't gonna work for your body. And your body will let you know. That's why we feel those sensations in our body, whether our body burns or it hurts, because you're not supposed to have that stuff all the time. I feel good. I need a good juice for the kidneys and liver. Okay. Let me think. So I can tell you this right here off the top of my head, and I'll do another one. For juicing for the liver, grapefruit juice and olive oil. So I would juice about, I'd say for grapefruit juice, I'd say about 4 or 5 grapefruits, and then do maybe a tablespoon of olive oil. Just pour it in, like, the 4 or 5 grapefruits should probably bring you up to about here. And then pour in a tablespoon of olive oil. Once you do that, mix it around and drink it. I hold my nose because grapefruit, I hold my nose. But when you do that, that olive oil is going to help push what's in the liver. The liver is supposed to be your place that detoxifies. So if you got some things going on in the liver, that means the system is kind of backed up or it's overloaded. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but saunas. Saunas are a good way. I was telling you, I talked to that paramedic. The paramedic was like, one of the best ways to clean your blood when you're not rich like LeBron James. Shout out LeBron, come visit the channel. When y'all not rich like that, is a sauna. A sauna, just sitting in it 10, 15 minutes after workout, or even 30 minutes when you're not doing anything. It'll just really help you cleanse that blood, and it won't cost you much. So that's great, because I love grapefruit and grapefruit juice. Paulette, you better than me. I know you, hey. Shout out to you for liking that grapefruit. You can like it for me and you, because I holds my nose. It's just a taste I haven't like really gotten customary to yet. It's like poignant. It's like an acquired taste, like escargot in France, man. Like it's crazy. So shout out to you for enjoying that. But since you do, uptake, right? And you don't even have to just do the juice. If you want, go ahead and take some eat the grapefruit itself, and then just do a little bit of drizzle of olive oil, right? But eat more grapefruit and the olive oil, and your liver is going to start flushing. If you want to look into some herbs, we can talk about that another time. Send me an email. For anybody having questions, comments, or concerns, email us over at YouGotTheJuiceNow. YouGotTheJuiceNow@gmail.com. When you send me an email, you have a question like that, I can help you best. But just remember, like, you know what I'm saying, you guys are doing this on your own accord. So verify, fact check. I just want to make sure y'all safe. I care about your health and your mental more than I could ever, care about the channel as far as like trying to just get money. I just want to make sure y'all all right, honestly. Let's see where we at. Boom, 7:31. Look, I didn't give y'all extra time today. It's all right. But you say you definitely will because you're definitely interested. Yeah. So grapefruits. Eat a few, flush. Eat a few, flush. Olive oil, cold press, okay? My bad, I almost forgot. I'm glad I stayed on. Cold pressed olive oil. Cold pressed olive oil and grapefruits, they're going to flush that liver. It's going to get it out. So, with that, y'all didn't see me juice the, you didn't see the beets, but I got them loaded up. I'll probably juice them when we get off because I want to make sure I zoned in on whoever needed help today. Y'all saw pineapple, ginger, and cucumber. Easy fat burner. Easy fat burner. Other than that, I'm going to stick around for another, I guess, a minute or two. Any questions before we roll out? Other than that, everybody who appeared, I appreciate you. Brandon Brown, I appreciate you, man, because I saw you in the comments. SJ, all about me. Welcome to the channel. Welcome home. Welcome to the Mafia. Excited to have you in the community. Just comment. Let us know what you need. We got you. Miss Paulette, been rocking since day one, you know what I'm saying? Since we was really thugging and struggling. Thank you for coming back, Paulette. You are always welcome. All of you guys are always welcome. I don't see any more comments, so I think we're going to call it a stream. My hands are crazy, you know what I'm saying? But we're not tripping off that. Shout out Winston-Salem, North Carolina for Brandon Brown too. Y'all have a good day. It's been a pleasure. Juice Man out. Peace. Oh, Paulette then came back. Yeah, Paulette then came back.